Hello and welcome to the Kamitian Field on the campus of Holliston High School. Today is Thursday, April 1st, 2021, and Holliston Cable Access Television is here covering the boys' freshman action as the Holliston Panthers host the Ashland Clockers in this Fall 2 pandemic season. My name is Steve Hedrick, and I'm here with Jay Wyman, and we will describe all the football action for you. Jay? Happy April Fool's Day. Maybe we'll see some trick plays today.
Hey, you might see some trick plays. Happy April Fool's Day as we get the kickoff here from Ashland. The ball rolling down. Ooh.
Holliston runs it back to about the 41. And that was Devin Harding with the return.
Nice run back by Devin. He came out. He was. I thought he was 1 or 2 steps away from breaking it. But they give him good field position on the 35-yard line. And Holliston will start from there.
Okay, we saw a lot of these freshmen in the JV game that we covered the other day, playing against Norwood. So this will be interesting,
especially the quarterback Landon Beecher, who really had a good game for Holliston as a JV. Here he is, his freshman quarterback.
Okay, takes a snap and hands off to number 25, who is Kevin Sahijan.
Kevin played last week, the other day, I should say. Yeah. Holliston has a, you look out there, the size looks pretty good for a freshman team. Some of those linemen have some pretty good size on them, and so does the Ashland team. So
I was going to say, I'm looking at those Ashland kids, and they look gigunda.
Yeah.
Okay, second down for Holliston. Run up the middle, and that's stuffed by those massive Ashland linemen. What are they feeding those boys over there in Ashland?
We didn't have any of that when I was over there, I'll tell you that. We had nobody that size. Holliston, for both these towns, these are the kids that are going to be coming up through, and we talked about this in the JV game too. Is that these kids are only a few months away from being sophomores, so it's not like the beginning of the football season when it occurs back in September or October.
3rd and 10. The roll to the right, and the pass is completed to the sideline, and that's number 27, Miguel de Jesus. And Miguel played pretty well in the JV game the other day.
He did, and we saw him play basketball too, so he's an athlete.
So that's a first down for Holliston as they get up to the midfield stripe.
That's a nice throw too, Steve, where the quarterback has to come out and throw the ball. That's a good distance because you're throwing halfway across the field too, as well as downfield. So nicely done by Lyndon Beecher.
Yeah, very nice play. So it's 1st and 10 from the 50. Okay. Holliston, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. There's a hand up the middle. And we get about a 4-yard gain by Kevin Sahijan. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5.
Well, what happened there was Kevin just really avoided a blitz by Ashland. I don't know if it was a blitz or the player just happened to. Yeah, it looks like it was a blitz. Look, it was a safety who came through there. So they just avoided the blitz and was able to pick up 5 yards.
Okay, Holliston comes to the line. 2nd and 5. The fake handoff and the throw out to the right side is no good. That was to Miguel de Jesus. Incomplete pass. So it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Just a little off there. I don't know if de Jesus was, he expected the ball a little bit further downfield.
Well, and this is a whole timing thing, because that ball is actually thrown as he's making his cut.
And that's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
And, so you're trying to calculate where you're going to be. You're not there yet. You're still moving. Okay, 3rd down for Holliston. There's a snap, the fake handoff again, rolling to the left, and they're going to lose yardage on that play. Number 73 for Ashland and number 48 for Ashland on the tackle.
73 is Nathaniel Kavanaugh. 48 looks like Zach Brennan. I'm sorry. It's
Vincent Mermelstein. And we apologize for any names that we butcher. Yeah. And that'll be quite common today, probably.
So, Holliston comes out. Looks like they're going to be. Oh, they're not. They're going to go for it.
Fourth down and
fourth and 8. About long 8.
Okay, there's a snap, the fake handoff, the roll to the right, and it's complete out into the flat by number 44, and he gets up to over the 30-yard line.
That's Chris Pacheco. Nicely done. Nicely done by the quarterback and the receiver, and that time that front line held for Beecher, and he was able to get the ball out.
Yeah, and they aided with the rollout to the right, so it bought you a little more time. Yeah. So it's first down. The ball is spotted on the 28-yard line. Okay. Holliston comes up to the line. Landon Beecher gets set. There's a screen to the right side. Out of bounds. Did he hang on to the ball? No, he did not. The pass was caught, but then dropped. Number 2 for Holliston, Brad Andriola.
I like the way Beecher throws the ball. He really attacks with his throws. There's no lobbing to him. He really has a little zip to him, and as a freshman, that's pretty impressive. We've seen a lot of good quarterbacks over here in Holliston, and he looks like he may be able to be another one in the line of the really good ones.
Yep. Okay, here we are with second down. There's the handoff, run to the right, and Ashland is all over this one. Number 43 for Ashland on the tackle. In the backfield, Zachary Brennan.
Well, Ashland's pursuing the ball very well, and when you get a team like that's pursuing that well all the time, sometimes what you need to do is run either reverse or some kind of play that will slow them down a little bit the next time. But right now, they're just rearing back and firing in.
Yeah, we'll hopefully see some quick passes. Okay, he drops back, and there's a little screen pass to the left side. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Number 17 is the receiver, Devin Harding.
A lot of these kids probably on both teams, you think about it, last year they didn't get to play at all. So, they missed out. The last time these guys played was in Pop Warner, probably most of these kids.
So you're telling me number 68 for Holliston was playing Pop Warner last year?
Well, I
think
he's
a big kid.
I think they made some adjustments on the weight limitations.
Okay, fake handoff, roll to the right, and the pass is incomplete to number 81, Blake Harper.
Just a little bit shy there, and that was fourth down. So I guess Ashland gets the ball now, right? Yeah, fourth down.
It's going to be Ashland ball. Well, today's opening day in Major League Baseball, and here we are sitting with our winter coats on.
Yeah.
It's a very chilly day. There's a little bit of a breeze, not as bad as the other day.
Well, it's not opening day in Boston. They postponed that game.
That's for sure.
Another thing I want to tell everybody out there, unfortunately, they're not keeping the time on the scoreboard here. They're keeping it down on the field, so we have no idea the time of the game and how much time is left and how much time has been used.
Okay, Ashland. Handoff up the middle. And that looks like it's going to go for a couple. And trying to see who that is. Number 35, I believe. Jake McCreel.
Ashland's quarterback there is number 4, Ty. I know I'm going to get this wrong, but I'm going to give it a try.
Letachevsky.
Letachevsky.
We know that name from way back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we had a Letachevsky in Holliston. Okay, there's a snap, the fake handoff, and the spin to the left side, and avoiding some tackles, and then finally brought down at the 35-yard line by 3 Holliston defenders.
Pretty close to a 4-yard pickup, so it'll be 3rd down and about 4. Well, Letachevsky get out there, and it looks like he has a little speed, too, a little bit of quickness.
Okay, 3rd down and 4.
Just think in 4 years we'll be doing these kids' last game.
Okay, Ashland ready. There's a snap. Looking right. Little down and out pattern to the right side, but I don't even think it's completed, but not for a gain of anything.
Yeah, they got just about a yard or so. So it's gonna be 4th and a real long one.
Okay, what do you think? They going to go for it?
I think they will. I think, when you get down, when you're only playing 4 or 5 games a year and stuff, like the last thing you want to do is punt away.
I don't know, though. This would give Holliston good field position. Okay, Letachevsky checks and might call an audible here, but there's a run up the middle, and it's going to be close.
He just made it. He just made a 1st down.
Yep, it's going to be a 1st down for Ashland. And I didn't see the number of the person who carried that ball.
I did not either. They have, as I said, the Holliston is a good-sized team, but boy, oh boy, Ashland does have a lot of size, Steve, as you said. And that's going to help wear down a lot of teams in these football games.
Yeah, number 73, Nathaniel Kavanaugh. He's got a little muscle to him. Okay, Ashland with the snap. Rolls to the left. Holliston with a lot of pressure, trying to cut the corner, and they got him down for a small gain. That was a nice recovery by the Holliston defense, too. There had to be 4 Holliston players over there.
They came over, and Evan Salem put the final touch on, but I like Letachevsky. I like the way he's playing right now.
Yeah, he looks very mobile back there.
And he picked up about 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7.
Ashland comes out of the huddle. Ooh. I'm not sure Ty was ready for that snap, but he caught it, and the pass is complete to number 15, Jacob Friels.
Tackled by Miguel DeJesus. Yeah, I thought there was a little mix-up on that. I thought Letachevsky. I want to call him Ty.
Ty L.
I thought that he was pointing in one direction. It seems like the ball came back to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was expecting it or not, but he was able to recover and throw a nice ball and give them a few yards gained. It's now
3rd down.
3rd and about 3.
Okay, let's see. Holliston up at the line of scrimmage. We got a motion.
Yep, false start. Maybe 5-yard penalty. So that's going to help the Holliston cause a little bit.
Yep.
And now, it's a little bit longer. You might want to get a little aggressive here. You might want to send some players.
They're gonna send the troops.
You might. This is a good spot to do it.
And we did see in the JV game that Holliston started getting aggressive in sending pressure against Norwood.
And it all happened after a two-point conversion effort. And Holliston sent somebody, and they found that it worked. And then the rest of the game, they got very aggressive. Holliston's just got to make sure to contain on the outside.
All right, pass play, roll to the left, looking downfield. Oh, and Holliston almost picks it off. That's number 21, Evan Salem.
Salem did a nice job. He really played that perfectly. You know, you come in a lot of times. The kids will hold off and they'll wait. And they'll come in at the end and it'll cause a pass interference. But Salem went right for that ball and brings up a 4th down now.
Yeah, the receiver was coming straight back for it. You know, if the pass was into the middle a little bit more, Salem wouldn't have had such a great chance at it.
Ashland back to punt.
4th down. Oh, line drive.
Whoa! What a great catch!
What a play. That was Beecher, Landon Beecher, that caught this line drive punt.
That punt traveled from the line of scrimmage about 3 yards. And Landon Beecher caught it. It was a line drive. How
Great
did he catch
reaction.
that?
Oh, my goodness. He's the quarterback.
Yeah,
He's got the hands.
Maybe he should be a receiver.
Yeah.
Okay, Holliston 1st and 10.
Is that the end of the quarter? Yep, that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
That's a quick quarter.
That is, with the score, Ashland 0, Holliston 0. And so, once again, this is a different season. It's the Fall 2 sports. We're playing here in April, playing football. And the number of sports that are going on now, Jay, in the school between football and volleyball and, track and
is wrestling? Are they wrestling now too?
I don't know that they're wrestling.
But yeah, you're right. And then in about 3 weeks they'll switch around and they'll do all of the springtime sports too.
Yeah.
So here we go. Ashland takes the field now.
Okay.
Be 1st down for Holliston.
The yard markers are wrong.
No. They're good. They're good.
Isn't it Holliston ball?
It's Holliston ball. Yeah. They don't. They have the
Yeah.
The chain
gang is.
Yeah.
This is the off-season chain gang, and they're. Okay, there's a handoff up the middle. Nice run that's good for about 6 yards. Number 25 for Holliston is Kevin Sahijian. And so it's going to be 2nd down and probably about 5. Yeah, we want to give our director and camera operator Lisa Hedrick a plug on that. She's the one that picked up the.
She got the chain. The ball placement was right. It was the chain gang that was off.
Going in the wrong, and the referees didn't notice it.
No.
Okay, there's a snap. Handoff to 25 again.
Sahijian.
And he's got the right side. He's off and running down the sideline, and what a terrific play.
One of the things I've noticed in we've done the one game for the varsity, of course, and then we were able to watch the Norwood game and done the JV game, and now the freshman game is that when Holliston can get outside, when they stay within the tackles, they do okay. That's fine. But when they can get outside, they really make a lot of yardage.
Well, that's good. You always like to have a little speed. Where's that ball? Looks like it's on the 14-yard line. And Holliston comes to the line of scrimmage.
And it's also 1st down. They have it marked as 4th.
Okay, handoff, run up the middle is going to be a short gain. That's Kevin Sahijian up the middle.
Okay, Holliston.
Okay, Holliston coming up. 2nd down for Holliston. Okay, there's the handoff.
Oh, what a
Kamitian
pretty
again.
move.
Oh,
Two
nice!
moves. Oh.
Nice shift.
Let's see if they're going to. Are they over? I don't see an indication yet.
I think it's a first down, though.
Yeah. There were two really pretty moves. A juke to the left and right, and then a second juke to the left and right. Nice.
He was
nice
shaking
done.
and baking out there. Okay. Where are we now? Is that on the 1 yard line?
Looks like first and 1, first and goal.
First and goal from the 1 yard line. Okay, Holliston.
Beecher comes back out. Right now, the way they're running the ball, I don't think I'd change up on that at all.
Now, and maybe those passes kind of loosened up the run a little bit. Okay, there's a roll left. Oh!
And there's a touchdown pass.
And it is number 44, Christopher Pacheco, out on the flat on the left-hand side, and he was wide open. Awesome play by Holliston.
Well, I think maybe the Ashland defense was thinking the same way I was thinking. Was that, with the run, and you have 1 yard to go, and they played the run, and Holliston was able to finish it with a touchdown pass from Beecher to Pacheco. As Holliston's going to line up for 2 points, it looks like, because they're getting a play sent in. What we haven't seen today is the war offense. And we're not going to see it here either as Holliston stays split wide.
Okay, man in motion. There's a handoff to Sahajian up the
middle. There you go.
And he's in there for the 2-point conversion.
So Holliston opens up an 8-point lead early in the second quarter. Nice drive by Holliston, some nice running and some really nice blocking up front there. In the beginning of the game, Ashland was really doing a nice job controlling that offensive line of Holliston. But in this drive, the Holliston offensive line came back with a real strong answer to that.
Yeah, and I think part of what they were doing is running wide. So they're spreading out that defensive line, and
well, it did. The other thing it did was their safeties are playing a little up close to start the game, and like you said, Steve, when the Holliston completed a few passes there, that made them step back. And you really only have to step back another 1 or 2 steps to really make a big difference for a running back.
Sure. Okay, Holliston will kick off. And we've got Christopher
Pacheco.
Okay. He will kick off from the 40. And there's a short kick to the Ashland 40. And number 81, Josh Seat, catches it and downs it right there. So Ashland will start. Where do they mark it? It looks like about the 39-yard line.
Yeah, right at the 39. The Ashland, their own 39-yard line. As we said, we're sorry we don't have any time information for you because of the time being kept down on the field as opposed to up on the scoreboard.
Okay. Ashland comes up to the line. Okay, here we go. Is the snap, the handoff to the halfback, and he gets to back to the line of scrimmage.
Pacheco in on that tackle for Holliston.
Okay, that was Lucas Silva with the carry, number 34. Okay, see who we get on defense here for Holliston. Miguel De Jesus is out there. Number 20, Joe Tomaselli. All right, Ashland back up to the line of scrimmage. Ledichewski looks everything over. Man in motion.
Oh, it looks like
Oh, Ledichevsky comes left opposite the man in motion. He
He
breaks it
breaks
up
free.
the middle for a beautiful run.
Nice run by Ledichevsky. I thought there was an offside there. I thought that Ashland had come out across the line of scrimmage before the ball was centered, but I guess not. So Ledichevsky gives Ashland a first down at just about the 44-yard line of Holliston.
Tackle was by Joe Tomaselli. Otherwise, if he didn't tackle him,
He was gone. No, he was gone, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. First down from the 45. There's a short pass is completed to number 11 for Ashland. That's Cameron Antonoke. Number 17 with the tackle, Devin Harding.
Well, that was
a big gain.
That was a nice job by Ledichevsky reading the whole field. He came out. Holliston was able to contain him, so he wasn't going to go anywhere. And he just at the last second caught the receiver's eye and was able to complete that pass for a first down.
Okay, Ashland up to the line of scrimmage. We got Lucas Silver in the backfield. Man in motion. Hand off to Silva. And he's tackled by number 75 for Holliston. And that's on page 2 of my...
That's Jack Schellings.
Jack Schellings, okay. Let's tear that apart and make it easier here. It's a little bit chilly up in this press box, and the fingers aren't working quite well.
Second and about 8 for Ashland. Ledichevsky in the backfield, the quarterback.
Okay, there's a snap. He fades back, looks left. Nothing there, running up the middle. Holliston closes that gap, and he's gang tackled by 3 Holliston players. 44, 75, and 10. Okay, Landon Beecher.
Pacheco, Schellings, and of course number 10 is Landon Beecher, quarterback for Holliston. Both these quarterbacks look very good. They really do. Beecher and Ledichevsky
and as a matter of fact, Beecher played a lot at quarterback in the JV game the other day.
He did, yes.
So we got third down now and about 8 for Ashland.
And let's see how aggressive Holliston gets on the defense right here.
Okay, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. There's a handoff to 30.
Oh, what a great job.
Nice tackle by number 80 for Holliston, who is David Villa. He cut the corner off and...
Yeah, Villa did a nice job. That's exactly what you want to do. That's called contain. You want to keep the runner inside. You don't want him to get outside of you. When he not only was able to contain, he was able to come up and make a really nice form tackle. Nicely done by David Villa. And it'll be fourth down and about 8.
Okay, big play here for Holliston. See if they can shut him down here and get the ball back.
Yeah, Holliston looks like they may be coming a little bit on a blitz.
Here they come. Rolls to the left. Oh! And nice play by the defensive back. Was that number 27? 25? Dominic Marino. Nope, Kevin Sahigian.
Well, what Kevin did there was not only a good defensive play, but incredibly smart, because if he intercepted that ball there, it would have been a longer field for Holliston.
Right.
And what he did was he knocked it down and gave Holliston a little bit better field position as a result of that. So very well played by the defense of Holliston. As they get the ball now on their own 24-yard line, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 24. And I'm sure the clock is probably winding down in the second quarter. So Holliston would probably like to get a quick drive here. Okay, back to pass. As the pass is complete to number 17, Devin Harding.
Yeah, but well, they wanted to run that screen pass there, but Matthew Terry of Ashland was having none of it, and he made a really nice job. He read the sometimes as a defensive lineman, you can read the softness of the blocking attempts by the other team, and that's going to show you that it's going to be a screen pass. And if it's going to be a screen pass, you want to just hold your position there, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, it's going to be second down and about 14 yards. So we have a timeout here, and Holliston is probably going to try to dial up some nice passing play to get back some of that yardage and move the ball upfield.
Yeah, one thing you can always look for as a clue sometimes to what's going to happen is if a team is in a huddle for a little bit longer, or if it takes a little bit longer to explain a play, that's probably going to be some kind of pass play, or maybe some kind of a double reverse or something more than just a straight dive or a straight run, because a straight dive or a straight run, you're just going to come up, you're going to get the number of the back, the number of the hole, and everybody knows where to go in it. But, when they're doing something like this, you get, as you said, Steve, you get the indication that it's going to be some kind of a more complicated play.
Yeah, and as I said, we don't have the time in front of us, so we don't know what the time is, but I got to imagine that the second quarter is coming down, coming to a close pretty shortly. Okay, Holliston comes out of the timeout. And let's see what they were able to choose.
The left side of the offense, the left side of the field is wide open. Beecher being a right-handed quarterback, that's not quite as comfortable for him, but let's see if he goes that direction.
Okay, and there's the handoff up the middle.
And that's why I'm not a coach. You sit here and talk about all this stuff and blah, 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 and then all of a sudden they do exactly what they said what you said they wouldn't do. And
Tony Romo's job is not in jeopardy, right, Jay?
No way. No way.
Well, sometimes that's the way you do it. This is what everybody's looking for.
Now, they may, a lot of times you run in series also, and series are used to set up, 2 or 3 plays to set up another play. So that may be what they were doing here, too, because they got the ball over a little bit more in the center of the field.
All right, it's third down on the 20-yard line, and a good 16 for first down. Okay, fake to the halfback. The pass is complete outside to number 44, Christopher Pacheco.
Pacheco just about 2 yards shy, it looks like, of a first down here. So it'll be fourth and about 2. And from knowing the Holliston coaching staff and being around them for a long time, they'll probably end up going for this.
But I would hate to give Ashland the ball with this field position, with the with the half running down.
Yeah. Well, that's a risk you take,
and they're taking it. Okay, there's the handoff up the middle, and it looks like he's got the first down.
That starts with, the head coach, Todd Kiley, when he's running his offense and everything, one of the things you can tell, and we've talked about this for years, even with the coach, he believes in his offense so much. They really, really believe in their offense so much that, if it's fourth and short, almost, depending on the situation, but almost anywhere outside of your own 30, they're going to go for it.
Okay, first down from the 36-yard line. First. And that was Harding that made the first down. Okay, there's a snap. Roll out the fake handoff.
Oh, nice catch. Pacheco again.
Christopher Pacheco with a great catch and run all the way up to about the 41-yard line of Ashland.
I like the skill positions from the Holliston side. We're seeing some real good talent here at the freshman level, which is really good for Holliston in the future. And Beach has done a nice job of putting the ball right where these guys can catch it, too.
That was a very nice pass, Cam Newton could take a note or two
Yeah.
on that. Okay. First down for Holliston. The handoff to 17.
Oh, what
and
a
he's
nice
got another
play.
first down off the right-hand side, and he's still going, dragging players all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Devin Harding with a really good run. And one of the things that really freed him up that time was not just good blocking. There's a really good fake by Beecher. And Beecher carried out the fake, and he brought a couple of linebackers had to come 2 steps over, and that opened up a spot there. And Harding took advantage of that and just took off down the field. Very nicely designed and nicely executed play.
Okay, here we go. Another first down for Holliston. Okay, there's a snap, the fake pass, and now he looks to the
Screen.
left, and the screen pass is complete all the way down inside the 10-yard line. And I can't see that number.
That's Devin Harding again, number 17.
17. Devin Harding. Yep.
And Holliston's going to call a timeout here.
Okay. That was nice. They had motion going to the right side,
Yeah.
and then they brought the play back to the left.
Yeah, very nice. Nicely done
screen to
screen.
the left.
And, you know, the screen was designed really nicely, too, because they had a 3 or 4 offensive linemen out in front of him and able to give the blocks.
Okay, so now they're gonna. I really wish we had the clock here.
Yeah, I know,
so we
I
could
know.
see it, and we could.
But it's first and goal at the 8-yard line for Holliston. And as I said, you know, we're seeing some kids really breaking out today, doing some really good things for Holliston. And that line, too, really has taken a little bit of control offensively here for Holliston.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job opening up some holes, and
you know,
okay.
really with all different complicated offenses that Holliston runs, you really do need that good blocking up front.
Okay, there's the handoff. No, the fake handoff. Beecher rolls right. Oh! And the pass is just short.
He could have maybe thrown that a foot higher, but he did throw that just when no one else could get it. So that's the good part of it. You know, you don't want to get intercepted down there.
Yeah.
But maybe just a hair higher, and they would have had a touchdown.
That was one thing Tom Brady always did. He'd throw that ball down
low.
So,
Yeah. Well, that's the only guy who can catch the ball was that man. So it'll be second and goal at the 8-yard line for Holliston.
Okay, let's see if we can push it in here now.
Well, it's short enough so you really have the option of doing both pass and run. You know it's 4-down situations, so you still have 3 downs to make this.
Receivers both right and left, 2 receivers on each side. Man in motion coming left. He's got the ball,
Nice
and he
jet-
turns the
jet
corner,
plays,
and he's
yeah.
in for the touchdown. That's Brad Andriola with the touchdown.
Again, what Brad was able to do is come all the way across the field, get on the jet play, and was able to get the ball and take it in. But those misdirection plays and those things. Those are the types of plays and some of these pass completions that are going to hold back that defensive line a little bit. You know, and you know in the beginning of the game, Ashland was so sure, so confident that what they can do. And as a football player, when you feel really confident and really sure of what's going on, you're just going to go flat out and just not even think about anything. But when you might get beat or somebody gets by you once or twice, then you start thinking, well, maybe I'm not so sure about what I'm going to do. And that little hesitation sometimes is all an offensive lineman needs to be able to get a quick little block and let one of these really fast running backs get through the hole and score touchdowns.
Okay, Holliston going for the 2-point conversion. There's a snap. The handoff into the backfield. The dive over the goal line on the left side, and it's good. Okay, by Devin Harding.
to give Holliston a 16-0 lead here. Somewhere late, kind of late, we think, in the second quarter. That was a really, really nice drive by Holliston. You saw a little bit of everything. Some good, really, really good running. Some little misdirection plays. We saw some passing, timely passing. A couple of really nice receptions. Harding runs. Pacheco catches. Very nicely done.
Yeah, and I really think that Landon Beecher is doing a nice job. You mentioned it earlier with his handoff fakes and just that misdirection.
Yeah.
The nuances of
That's
where he's trying to make the defense go.
Yeah.
And then he comes the other way.
And that's the stuff you learn, and it takes time to learn that stuff. Like I said, Coach Kiley's offense there's a lot to it. There's a lot there. There's a lot to learn as a quarterback. And when you haven't had that kind of time, as Pacheco lines up for the kickoff here, when you haven't had the time to practice, you don't get much done. Oh, nice job.
Okay, the ball is returned to about the 35-yard line, and that was Lucas Silva on the return.
So now Ashland comes out in the field, and they're looking to answer.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I heard right. I thought I heard someone say 25 seconds, but I don't know.
That's what I was just looking down to see if I could see anybody that was kind of cluing us in.
All right, so this is the point in the game where you're up a couple touchdowns. You know that the other team really has to score. You can really kind of control the game if you can control it defensively here. If you can stop them here.
Well, Holliston's got two defensive backs back off the line of scrimmage protecting. Oh, there's a tight end going down the middle, and he's got the catch. Number 87 for Ashland.
Jerry Judge was the catch, but a really, really well thrown and well placed pass there by Tyler Dachevsky.
Yeah, man, he ran a nice route down the middle of the field and just found that seam and made it. The ball was perfectly thrown. And as I was just saying, Holliston had two D-backs. Yeah. 20 yards off the line of scrimmage, hopefully protecting against that. So now we have the Ashland first down is at the 29, just inside the 30-yard line. See if Holliston can dig in here.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
He gets hit. Oh, boy.
Wow.
Ledachevsky did a nice job of handling that low snap, rolled to his left, and had a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, he got pressure by Devin Harding, and what Devin was able to do, Ledachevsky was able to make Harding miss on the first attempt. Then Harding came back, and he came back so quickly that I think Ledachevsky got the ball away a little bit sooner than he really wanted to, and that's why that pass was incomplete. So a very nice job by Devin Harding of just never giving up.
Second down now. Okay. Holliston's got four linebackers dropped back. Oh, there's a pass that, almost intercepted by Holliston. Number 24.
But that's going to be the half.
Landon Diaz had that play covered. And that's the end of the first half with Holliston leading 16-0. And a good first half, good second quarter for Holliston with their two scores. They had Beecher hitting Pacheco for the touchdown, and then they ran the two-point conversion. And then Andriola ran for a touchdown, and Harding put the two-point conversion in, so it gave us a 16-0 lead.
Okay,
So,
we'll take a little respite here at halftime, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, we're back for the second half of action. Holliston leading Ashland 16-0 in this freshman football game. Good first half for Holliston.
Yeah, Holliston played really well. Ashland played pretty good. Ashland had a very good first quarter. Holliston came back in the second quarter and had a couple of really nice scoring drives.
Okay, Holliston's going to kick off to start the second half.
Looks like Chris Pacheco's going to be kicking off. Chris seems to be doing a little bit of everything.
He's pretty versatile.
Good to make some nice catches on offense. He's punted. He's kicking off, and
we saw him in the basketball season.
He's played some good defense too.
Okay, there's the kick. Ashland at the 28. Number 34 takes the kick, and then he's corralled by a whole bunch of Holliston people. He got just over the 35-yard line.
That was set up. It looked like it's set up to be a reverse, but the Ashland player was able to go and just take it all the way over to his right and have a nice little kick return for Ashland.
That was Lucas Silva with the return. Okay. Letichevsky at quarterback.
Holliston's defense seems to be coming up a little bit. They're a little bit more aggressive here. It's good to see.
Okay, the fake handoff, and Letichevsky goes right, but who's that?
That was Devin Harding against, I think, number 17.
Number 17.
I think that's who I saw there.
Yeah, met him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be second down and 10. And we do have probably about 20 people, 20 spectators here, parents watching this game.
Well, it's nice. It's nice that they get to do it, and I wish the away team parents would come. I guess rules are rules, so they can't. But hopefully they're able to see a little bit of the game here as Letichevsky sets up.
There's a snap. It's a pass play. Looking deep. He rolls to the right. Now he's got to run. Oh, man. 17 and 20 for Holliston with the tackle. I think it's about a 2-yard gain.
That's Hardings and Tomaselli. Well, Devin Harding has really picked things up a little bit, too. He's had a few nice runs, and he's able to come out here and make some nice tackles. So for Ashland, it'll be a third and about 7 from their own 41-yard line.
Okay, it'd be nice if the Holliston defense can, hold Ashland and keep that momentum going for them.
Well, when they let Ty Letichevsky, when they let him throw the ball, he's been pretty accurate. He's done a really nice job, and he's had some good protection too from that offensive line.
He did. The patterns were deep on that play, and I think Holliston had him pretty well covered. There's a down and out to the right side, and the pass is incomplete to Jerry Judge.
Fourth down for Ashland, fourth and, again, about 7, and looks like they are going to punt.
That was a nice pass by Letichevsky.
It was right on target. Nice job.
Okay. Ashland punting.
Right,
and they had another. That one hit a lineman, I think, and Holliston recovers it and gets it right back to the original line of scrimmage.
Was that number 17, Devin Harding again? Another really intelligent play, because you can pick up those balls like that and you can run with it.
Sure. And another punt that didn't get up in the air. So
Holliston sets up with a first down at about the Ashland, 39-yard line, we'll call it.
Okay. Good field position for Holliston.
Holliston, you could tell the defense that time was going to be get a little bit aggressive. I could tell as they creep up a little bit more defensively, and it's good to see.
Landon Beecher in the backfield takes the snap, hands it off straight up the middle, and what a hole. Big hole up the middle, and Kevin Sahijian with the nice run, and that's a first down for Holliston.
Very well designed play, and that was a nice job all around. And that started with the center snap. That center snap was done exactly the right time as the fake play would come across in the backfield. Just missed that center. We gotta get the center's number here. Was that 68? What a really nice job by that offensive line in that center.
Okay, first down from the 30-yard line for Holliston. Man in motion.
Yeah, too many. I think. Yeah, they had too many men in motion at that time. I think that's going to be a procedure call on Holliston. Set them back 5 yards. Yep. That's what it is. So this will be second down in about 15, I think. I'm sorry, first down. I'm sorry,
yeah,
first down.
First down and
First
15 now with the procedure call. Okay.
Yeah, the center's number 66, Grayson Perry. He's doing a nice job out there today.
Man in motion. Uh-oh, the fumble.
Holliston was able to get it back. I believe they had it back.
That was Brad Andriola in motion.
Yeah,
Ashland with the recovery.
Well, Holliston fell on the ball at first, and I thought that was would be the end of the play, but not. And Ashland was able to take it away, and now it's their ball. First down at just inside their own 30-yard line.
Now, that was the play you just described a couple minutes ago where the snap is just as that man in motion is coming by, and Beecher caught the snap and was trying to get it to that motion player.
Yeah.
And it was just too quick. The timing wasn't quite there,
right.
and the ball never got into his gut. Okay, Ashland starting off. Letichevsky in the backfield. There's a snap, handoff to the fullback. And he breaks it out to the left side.
Oh.
And he's got about a 5-yard gain. And that's number 35 for Ashland, Jake McGrail.
Tackled by Brad Andriola. Safety. So second down and maybe about 5. Ashland's got the ball on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, it feels like the wind is picking up, Jay.
Yep.
Okay. Letichevsky looks to the left side. Now he rolls left. Oh, his receiver goes downfield. Did he catch it? No.
Nope.
Incomplete. Number 11, Cameron Antonuk.
That wind that you had just mentioned, I think might have knocked that down just a hair. Because other than that, Letichevsky was right on target with that one, too.
Yeah, the ball was short of the receiver. He had beaten the Holliston defender, but had to come back for the ball. Hope you Ashland folks and you Holliston folks are enjoying our broadcast of the game. Okay, third down and about 5. Letichevsky rolls right, a little screen pass to 35, and nice tackle. Holliston covering that screen play. Who's that? 44 for Holliston, Pacheco.
You know, and once again, Devin Harding coming off this right edge of the Holliston defense. He wasn't quite able to put too much pressure on, but if that ball was held for another step or two, he would have had a sack. So it's fourth down.
4th and what about 7 now, I think.
Yeah.
Long ways to go. And there's the punt. Nobody back. They're just going to let it drop. And it's going to be down at the 41-yard line of Holliston.
That was Tyler Dachevsky who punted that ball. Boy, he's got a little leg, too. It's funny, you know, how these kids, especially at this age, the freshman age, the kids seem to be really all around. There's 4 or 5 kids on each team that really can do it all and everything. And Tyler Dachevsky obviously is that for Ashland.
And this is where the age where you're trying to develop skill players at the different positions.
Right.
Because you really don't want one player to be doing everything.
Yeah. You know, it's like when you Little League baseball, you know, the coaches always put the best players, or softball, they put the best players at shortstop, and then they get into high school and you got, you know, 5 or 6 shortstops there.
Okay, there's the roll to the right, and the pass is incomplete. Looking for Christopher Pacheco.
But what happens is then those kids come up and then they're all together and they say, okay, now I'm kind of gravitate towards this position and this one kind of gravitates towards that position. And you don't see it that much in basketball, because basketball you don't really have the idea of the real set positions like you do in football and baseball. But you see it here, and you can see it from these kids. And these 2 quarterbacks today who are going at it, you know, you can really see where maybe if they stick with it and they keep growing and keep improving, 4 years from now, these 2 guys will really be battling out over here in Holliston.
Okay, there's a handoff to 17. He swings to the right side and makes a nice gain, steps out of bounds.
I'll tell you, Devin Harding is a football player. You can tell he's playing both sides of the ball extremely well. He's quick, he's fast. He looks like he's a real tough kid too, because he'll take on anybody as a tackler.
Okay, Holliston's going to have a first down at the 43-yard line of Ashland. Another nice drive going here. Okay, Ashland is heavy in the linebacker area. Holliston hands off straight up the middle. Oh, and he breaks it through. And he's heading for the corner. He's got everybody beat.
Devin Harding.
Touchdown, Holliston. Oh, man, he just turned on the Jets once he got through that line. And
well, that line gave him the left side of that line, the center, the left guard and left tackle did some great blocking on that. And Harding just hesitated just a second, and and was able to follow the blockers through. And then he turned on the speed, and he finished off that drive. Nicely done by that offensive line and by the running back Devin Harding.
Yeah, the offensive line opened up some real holes in this drive.
They really did. They're really playing very well.
And I believe that was a 35-yard touchdown run?
Yeah, looks like might have been all of that. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going for the 2-point conversion now. Oh, and Ashland smells that one out. Tackle made in the backfield. And number 48 for Ashland. Vincent Mermelstein.
Well, what Vincent did there was he did a really nice job, and it looked like he was maybe playing the outside position, defensive end. And we talked about this when Holliston did it. When you get out there, your job is to contain and to turn that play inwards for the rest of the team. But sometimes you get the opportunity to make the tackle, and he made a really nice tackle there to prevent the 2-point conversion. But Holliston comes up with another touchdown and a 22-0 lead here. Looks probably, again, we don't know the time, but probably a little bit late into the third quarter.
Yep. Okay. So that was a really nice drive by Holliston. Really moved the ball. I thought the offensive line, really opened up some holes to to make those runs possible. And
well, that's what they're going to see when they see it. I think they're taping it. And if they're taping it, that's what they're going to see.
okay, the kick is not handled, and Ashland finally falls on it. That's going to be inside the 15-yard line.
Well, he wisely fell on that ball there because you can get kind of mixed up, and where am I? And you go to pick up the ball and you can't pick it up, and then you look up and there's a red shirt right in your face. So it was very wise to just after a couple of attempts just fall on the ball and let your offense take over down there.
Okay, so the Holliston defense has been set up right now by the nice kick, and hopefully they can hold the Ashland offense and get the ball back in some decent field position.
Looks like it's going to be first down at about the 14-yard line.
Okay, Holliston right up towards the line of scrimmage. The handoff is to number 13, and he goes to the right side, and it looks like a gain of about 5.
Yeah, I saw a lot of movement down there. I don't know what was going on. And before that play took place.
David Sales with the carry. Yeah, I thought there might have been a flag or something.
That's what I thought.
It almost looked like the play went into slow motion.
Yeah.
You know? So not sure what was going on there, but it faked Holliston out, and gain of about 5 for Ashland.
Check it down. Now, this is where you want your defense to you have to learn to win the game. You have to learn to win football games. But any sport, you have to learn how to win. And this is where you learn to win. You got to turn it on. You can't let up here at all.
Okay, Letichevsky. Motion man comes across. Oh.
That might be the quarter. Let's see.
Oh
no, it's a
procedure penalty.
Procedure on Ashland.
Oh, and he's talking to the wide receiver.
Yeah, now the wide receiver can ask him and say, how am I doing? Am I okay here?
Am I on? Am I off?
And so I'm not sure why he said what he said to the wide receiver there. But anyway, it's a second down and 10 for Ashland after the penalty. Yeah, Ashland, one of the things we want to do, we never really got to do this, was to congratulate them on their Super Bowl state championship two years ago. And that was the year they beat Holliston. Holliston lost 2 games that year, and they were both the state champions to Ashland and to Swampscott.
Okay, Letichevsky. Bad snap. Yep. He falls down on it. Oh, this is a tough set of downs for Ashland.
Yeah, so this will be 3rd and about 15, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, for you Ashland folks, this is Jay Wyman working with me right now, and he's still got Ashland blood in him.
You never lose it. Good town to grow up in. And if I ever grew up, I would have probably known that.
You got a lot of gray hair for a kid.
Yeah, I know.
3rd down and a long way to go for Ashland. Pass play, looking deep, getting good protection.
Tremendous
rolls
protection.
To the right. The receiver comes back. Nice
they got the
play.
First down.
That was a nice play. I think that's David Sales that came back to the ball.
I can't tell. Was that number 12?
It looks like 11. Oh, wait a minute. 13. I thought it was.
Looks like that's the end of the quarter, though. And so we'll come down the other end here. So at the end of 3, Holliston's ahead 22-0. That's a nice play. That's the type of thing, I talked about teams learning how to win, and especially defensively and taking the ball. Well, that's right there is where a team, you're in desperation, and you have to really execute well on a long pass play, and they were able to do that. And it all started, as you mentioned, Steve, up front with some really good blocking by the Ashland offensive line.
Yeah, and I don't. Holliston wasn't rushing that many people. They were more in a prevent,
right? Yeah,
Yeah. And it was a design because they needed so many yards for the first down. The routes were very long, and the receiver was smart enough to come back to the ball, and
Right.
thereby you're open, because the defender has to
Yeah.
protect.
Yeah, you got to
So-
attack. You have to attack, and I really strongly believe in football, and both on offense and defense. It's that kind of a game. You have to continually keep coming and coming and coming. When they stop playing some of these prevent type defenses and stuff, I don't know, because you're playing so well, and I'm not saying that that was the cause of that play. That was just a really well executed play by Ashland. But when you stop playing. Lay back a little bit, and I don't like that. It just takes you out of that mindset of being aggressive. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Ashland.
And where are we? We're on the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
And the yard markers are going in the correct direction. Okay, low snap. Letichevsky gets it. Oh, he throws deep to his tight end.
Ooh.
Oh, man. He was open again. Jerry Judge.
Yeah, Judge looks like a guy that they like to throw to. Looks kind of big. He has a little bit of speed on him, and definitely he was able to get down and beat his defenders. In fact, he beat him again there.
Well, also, he runs those routes into the middle of the field, down the middle of the field, so that it's
The
hard
seam
to
route,
defend, And he's way bigger than any of our D-backs, you know. So if you can get the ball in his vicinity, it looks like, he's going to get his hands on it.
Send Judge over to the left side of the offense this time. Letichevsky back at quarterback.
Okay, motion. Okay, handoff to the halfback. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Holliston contains that play very nicely. Who we got out there on defense? 75 for Holliston is Jack Schellings. Number 80 is David Villa.
50, Jimmy Palmisi.
Number 24 is Landon Diaz.
Blake Harper.
Okay. Ashland, long set. Pass play over the middle. Deflected. Nice play by 81 for Holliston.
Just said his name, Blake Harper.
Blake Harper got his hand on the ball, and he wasn't in coverage, but he was dropping.
He had dropped back, and he was done what I talk about all the time in these football games. If you can't do anything else, get those hands up, and it makes a big difference. So his 4th down comes up here for Ashland. They'll be taking a timeout. Be 4th and 8.
Okay, also on defense for Holliston was 75 Jack Schellings. 44 is Christopher Pacheco. Devin Harding out on the defensive squad.
Brad Andriola. Eben Salem's out there.
And Landon Diaz.
All right, so Holliston sitting here 22-0. See what Ashland does here. This is where, at this point in the game, if you're the coach, Ashland coach, I would say, what the heck? Let's give it a go. Let's see what we can do. I mean, how much can it hit? If we get the ball back to them, sure. We're only going to see the ball a couple times anyway. So now it's really about, which it should be about at these levels anyway, is not all just about winning, but about learning and teaching and getting the kids ready for the next level. And if that's the case, then you might see them go for it here.
Okay, Ashland coming back on the field. And it's going to be, all right, it's 4th down and 8. Receivers wide left and right. Snap, he rolls to the left. Down and out, and it's, knocked down by Holliston. Devin Harding, another play. That almost an interception there.
Well, you know what? If he intercepted that, once again, if he intercepted that ball, he was stepping out of bounds with it. He would have had the ball probably about 7 or 8 yards further back. So by not intercepting that ball, Holliston's able to get better yardage.
Yeah, but I was hoping he was going to
intercept it and run it back. Yeah,
well,
that would be
run
fun.
it all the way back.
That would
Pick
be fun
6.
too. But that's a nice play. And I do like that call by the Ashland coach. I think that's what you have to do in these situations, especially with these younger kids. You got to show some confidence in them. You got to, let them play the game.
You run your offense.
Yep, absolutely.
See what happens, Okay, fake handoff, rolls to the right. Oh, he's got a
nice
man down
pass.
the field. Oh, just over his head. That was Miguel De Jesus had a step on the defender.
But you see that what you can see there is Landon Beach's arm strength, which he's really developing. As a freshman, that's a good throw. And by next summer, they'll go to these passing camps and they'll do these passing leagues and this and that and everything else. He'll come out and he'll be having another 10, maybe 15 yards on those throws. And as a sophomore, he's going to be could be a force here for Holliston.
Well, they list Beecher at 6 foot, 184 pounds. Good-sized quarterback. There's a snap, handoff to number 25 up
nice
the middle,
cut again.
and nice hole, gain of about 5. Okay, Kevin Sahigian with the carry, Lucas Silva with the tackle.
Well, Sahigian has shown a lot today. He and Devin Harding has shown runners that not only can have a little speed, but they also have a little the quickness and that step. And I'm seeing a lot of good balance out there too, and that's really important for these running backs.
Okay. Beecher's got some questions looking over to the sideline. He doesn't like something. Okay. Holliston's going to take a timeout. There was a lot of confusion there. Beecher kept looking over. There was something he didn't agree with.
Well, you want to get this right. It's 3rd and about 3 or 4. Now, you do have 2 shots at this, obviously, but you want to get down there and get that first down.
So we'll see what they talk about.
Holliston, the way they do it, there's all kinds of different ways to do this to get the play into the quarterback. Sometimes the quarterbacks come right over to the coach, but Holliston, they have that signaling system that they signal in.
Yeah, and I don't know whether Beecher didn't like the play or didn't think it matched up with what he was seeing on the defense.
Well, Sahigian came up and spoke to him, said something to him, but whatever it was, they got it straightened out with a timeout, and Holliston takes over with the 3rd and about 3.
And they're going to run something great right now.
I'm not predicting anymore.
3rd down, high snap, but he pulls it in.
What a great play.
He's still going.
They call him down? Oh, they must have.
In the grass.
He must have, either that or he must have had maybe a knee hit or something.
Oh, okay.
We missed it because the Ashland defensive line just kind of converged on Sahigian. And then he popped out like he was going to go in and score.
Yeah, what do you mean I'm down?
Yeah. I'll tell you when I'm down. So coming up with a 4th down here. 3 yards to go for Holliston.
Okay, let's see what we get in the works here. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Drops back. Oh, little screen pass, but it does hit the ground.
Yeah, see, if this was the NFL, he could have got up and run with that ball, but would have hit the ground. So
Yeah, so incomplete pass, and that was a nice design play. You know, if the pass didn't hit the ground,
yeah.
I think we might have got some yardage out of that.
Oh, they definitely would have. That's when you spread that defense out. When you had those 2 men wide on each side of the field, you know, now you're playing 7-on-7.
Yeah, and there's nobody behind the line of scrimmage, you know,
Yep.
for the defense, and you know, you got daylight there.
So Ashland takes over, down 22-0. Again, we're sorry we don't have the time. But
The time is the 4th quarter.
yeah, we know it's the 4th quarter. That we do know.
That we do know.
Ashland comes to the line.
Okay. They're going to start from their own 20. So
I think they might. Let's see if they let Letichevsky. Let's see if they set him free here and let him open up this offense and throw the ball downfield.
oh, I wouldn't be surprised. All right, he rolls to the right. It's a quarterback run to the right. Oh, and he breaks through. He's got 1 man to beat.
Oh,
and,
nicely done by
man.
Brad Andriola.
Andriola,
That's
he
nice.
was the last man back, and
What
he
the-
ran him down.
What they call that in football and defense, they call that the angle of pursuit. You got to take that right angle. You don't run to the man, you run to where the man is going to run to. And Brad Andriola did a very nice job of doing that.
So it's a first down, and the ball is on the Ashland 47-yard line.
Letichevsky, little gimpy out there.
Yeah, that was a nice run, and that was a designed run.
Really nice run. Really nice run by Letichevsky. Got some good blocking out front, too. And
Yeah, I think they had everybody out in front of them. Okay, first down. Okay, Holliston looks like they're getting anxious here. Here they come. Handoff. Oh, he's hit.
Yep, that was Devin Harding again. So they had Pacheco coming off the right side, which is really good, and he came in kind of unblocked, and then Devin Harding looked like he had nobody either, but he was come in and made the play, made Letichevsky throw the ball a lot earlier than he really wanted to. Nice job. And again, being aggressive on defense. That's what you got to be. You got to just keep coming and coming.
Yeah, Harding did a great job shedding his blocker and getting inside of him. Okay, so we have 2nd down and 10 now.
So these linebackers from Holliston are playing very well. And, of course, the middle of the field, you know, those guys they're bunching everybody up inside and keeping those blockers off their linebackers, and that's their job, and they're doing a nice job of that too on the defensive front for Holliston.
Okay, here we go. Ashland. Letichevsky rolls to the right, and he's got his man down at the 45-yard line. That was number 13 for Ashland, David Sales, with the catch.
So Holliston, Ashland, sits at the Holliston 45, 3rd down and about 2 yards to go.
Okay, so that was another good play. Yeah, Letichevsky looks like he's got a little hitch in his step.
Yeah, a little hitch in his giddy up, they say.
Okay, here we go, 3rd down.
Ooh.
There's the handoff to 41 in the backfield, and Holliston, number 27, contains it. Miguel de Jesus contained the run and then got a lot of help from his teammates.
And that's going to result in a 4th and about 1.
Okay.
Fourth and 1
All right,
for Ashland. And I kind of think this will be a running play, but you never know.
Number 41 is Carlos Espinoza in the backfield. Quarterback sneak, though.
Yeah.
And I think he got that.
Yeah, he did. He just got in for the first down for Holliston. Ashland, Ledachevsky on his own.
And then I believe that was the first snap that Ledachevsky took under center.
Yep.
Everything else has been in the shotgun. Okay, so I keep looking at that scoreboard to see how much time is left.
Clock is running. We do know that.
Okay.
The Holliston defense comes up.
Holliston up 22-0 here in the fourth quarter. Trying to keep Ashland off the board. There's the handoff to number 13 for Ashland. And he swarmed down. Number 2 for Holliston.
Brad Andriola.
And
Ledachevsky knew that was coming too. He even spoke to his running back to make sure that he blocked that end. And I didn't see if he blocked the end or not, but the rest of the Holliston right side of that defense came in and made the tackle and finished off by Brad.
Yeah. It certainly wasn't a one-man tackle over there. There was a bunch of red shirts. Okay, second down and about 14. Okay, Holliston has one deep safety.
They'll be coming now, and here they come.
Okay, he rolls to his right. He's being chased by 60, and he gets out of bounds, and he's close to the first down. I don't think he got it.
That was a long run, and there was a real nice block by the Ashland, one of the Ashland linemen out here that really freed him up a little bit.
Well, I thought I saw a 60, but I'm guessing it was number 50, Jimmy Parmesi, that was chasing him down.
So it'll be 3rd and 1 for Ashland at about the 32-yard line.
See if he comes up in the... Nope, he's in the shotgun this time. Man in motion. Handoff to 41, up the middle. He's trying to get outside. A nice tackle by 25. Okay, that's Kevin Sahijian. But they get the first down.
Well, the running back,
change.
That running back, Carlos Espino, he does a nice job. He's done some blocking in there, and when they let him run the ball, he shows a little bit. He's looks like a power back to me. It looks like he's got a lot of power, and he's got the speed to get a little bit to the outside too. So that's a nice combination for Ashland.
Okay, Ashland a little confused in their setup. They get to where they're supposed to be. Okay, there's the fake, the look left, looking into the middle now, and 81, but no, the pass is incomplete. Hit the ground first. That was Josh Seat. Another nice play by Ashland. He was open coming across the middle.
They're calling the original call there was incomplete, but the other ref is overruling him, and they're saying they're going to give Ashland a completion on that for about 8 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 2.
That guy must be from Ashland. Okay, here we go. 2nd down and 2. There's a snap. He's looking left. Pass all the way. Down and out. And the ball is thrown out of bounds. Once again, Jerry Judge was covered by number 21, Evan Salem.
Salem's done a nice job out there today, too, as a defender. I like these guys are really doing a good job down there playing defense.
Yeah, and Judges, he looks like decent sized
Yeah, he does
receiver.
Look, at first I thought he was a tight end, but he's not. He's a wide receiver.
Right? Yeah,
there.
he's splitting out a lot now. But he's a big kid.
Holliston defense flattens out, which might mean they're going to come. And
roll to
come.
the right. And he throws it into the ground. Tomaselli was on the coverage. Had good inside position, and that was probably a good throwaway because I think Tomaselli would have picked it off.
So this will be 4th and 2 from the 22 of Holliston. I don't even know where I am anymore. Ashland, Holliston.
You got, ties to both communities, and we forgive you for that. Okay, 4th down and 2. Here we go. Ledachevsky takes the snap, looks downfield to the left, and there's his favorite receiver.
Yep.
He's okay. Jerry Judge with the catch. And it's going to be a first down, and let's see where they spot the ball.
Yes, it looks like a timeout here. I'm not sure who called it.
And the ball spotted at the 10-yard, 11-yard line.
Just so people know, in what they call these sub-varsity games, the JV and freshman games, they don't have, because they don't have the ref up here doing the up on the press box doing the scoreboard. They don't tell us a lot of stuff that's going on. You look down there, and once in a while you can see if it was a whatever the penalty was or whatever happened, you can see. But so we don't get a lot of the calls, and sometimes like this, they didn't even show us who the timeout was on. I'm guessing it was Ashland, but we'll see.
Yeah, and there's only 3 officials down on the field as well.
And one of them is freezing. He's in shorts.
Yeah, he's in shorts.
He looks like he's shivering down
there. They're discussing something. I wonder if they're discussing that pass play that they weren't in agreement on.
Well, that happens, and if they get together and they make the call, and if the call's reversed, whether it's for you or against you, at least they get together and make the call,
And then they'll go have dinner afterwards and say, "Hey, buddy, you missed that one.
You blew it. Yeah,
that definitely hit the ground."
They do a good job, though. They really do. These officials. To only have 3 of them out there, that's with all the stuff going on out there.
Okay, here we go. Ledachevsky takes the snap, and they go back to the end zone.
Oh, Evan almost had it. Evan Salem almost made the interception there.
Yeah, and that was basically the same play they ran before.
Yeah, it was.
And either they said, "Hey, I can beat him," or just throw it up in the air and I'll go get it.
I'll go get it.
But that was really good defense by Holliston. Salem really played it well.
Well, we saw Evan Salem playing basketball, and I noticed one of the things I might have even talked about it was his footwork out there, and you need that as a defensive back because sometimes you get turned around, you got to keep your balance, you got to know where you are, and right there he did a nice job.
2nd down now, and 10 yards to go. Oh, and the snap gets away. Ledachevsky gets the pass off, and it's complete to number 84 for Ashland, Matthew Kulega.
Well, you give that all to Ledachevsky. What a great job he did there. That's a really tough thing to do. You don't know, because your back is turned now when you go to pick up the ball, and you don't know who's there and who's not there. And he picked it up and he turned around, and he had enough sense to get out to the outside and throw the ball and get the completion. 3rd and about 5.
Okay, there's a snap there. Oh, so they ran the same play with Judge going to the corner.
Yeah,
but he was actually looking for 44. Is that who it was?
Yeah, looks like 44.
I don't have a 44.
Either way, Devin
he was
Harding
running the short
deflected it.
route. He wasn't running the corner route, and they were hoping to come underneath and complete that pass.
Oh, this is third down. I thought that was third down. This is third down here. Okay, third and about 5.
Well, maybe it was 84, Matthew Kalega, who came underneath. Okay, referee's having a little discussion in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Okay, third down and about 5. Is the pass into the
Oh,
man!
Chris Pacheco on a nice tackle.
Oh, the pass was into the quick pass in the backfield, and Pacheco was all over that.
Yeah, that might be a play you might want to take out of your playbook because that was not only read and tackled perfectly by Chris Pacheco, but that was a play where everybody was right there for Holliston. So this brings up 4th and 10 for Ashland.
Okay.
Oh, he made a catch. Look,
did he catch it?
It's first down, first down for Ashland.
And that
first and goal, a nice catch there.
That has got to be on the the 6-inch line. We didn't have a great vantage on that.
Yeah, I saw Jerry Judge he made a nice catch on it,
and he got hit right away.
Yeah, he was going down as he caught the ball. So I think what happened was he went down on his knees. He caught it.
Okay, so it's first down. Wish we knew how much time was left.
Well, I don't really think there's too much time left here. Keep looking. Keep looking at the doing what you were doing, Steve. Keep looking at the scoreboard to try and get
I know it.
Clock is 15 or 18 years of doing that, and can't break the habit. So,
all right, let's see what we got here. First down.
Let's see if Letachevsky's staying up. I thought he might go in under center like he did for that 4th and short.
Yeah, they got a big line. There's no question about it. Okay, and it's a keeper. He goes off the left side. Holliston.
He's in for a touchdown.
Okay,
so Ashland scores on a Letachevsky 1-yard run to make the score 22-6, and I'm sure they'll be going for 2 here.
Okay, this has been a good battle today.
Yeah, it really has. It's Holliston came out. Ashland kind of like in the beginning, the first quarter, kind of controlled the line of scrimmage, but since then, it's been almost all Holliston up until this last drive here for Ashland.
Okay, receivers left and right. There's the handoff up the middle. 35, and he gets in. So who's that for Ashland? That's McGreel.
And that's the last play of the ball game. Is Ashland scores on the 2-point conversion to make it 22-8 Holliston, in a game that we saw a lot of really good things for Holliston today, Steve. And Ashland's going to be kind of happy with what they saw too, especially from their quarterback. But from the Holliston side, we saw that offensive line to start with, and where everything starts, doing a really good job. Their running backs played very well. The receivers played very well. Landon Beecher did a nice job at quarterback, and that defense really turned it around. And they, up until the very end of the game here, they controlled that too. So I think the coaching staff is going to be very happy with what they saw today.
Yeah, very nice game. And just to wrap up the scoring here, Beecher hit Pacheco for a touchdown in the second quarter, and they ran the 2-point conversion in for an 8-0 lead. Then Andriola had a run for a touchdown, and Harding put the 2-point conversion in, 16-0 Holliston. Third quarter, Harding had a 35-yard run, very nice run, man, and 22-0 Holliston lead. Then Ledachevsky with the 1-yard run, and McGrail with the 2-point conversion for Ashland to make it 22-8, the final score at the buzzer.
At the buzzer. We want to thank our HCAT crew, the lovely Lisa up here on the big camera. We have Bruce Guilfoy. Thank you, Bruce, and I believe Christian Boudet is back in the studio, doing the TV side for us. Steve, nice job today. You did a good job.
Hey, this football stuff is kind of fun.
Football's fun, isn't it? Final score from Holliston, the Holliston freshman 22, the Ashland freshman 8. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night.